Let's see. So I'm doing these as streams are a hell of a lot easier. Oh, yep, looks like we're going. That is good to see. All right, welcome to pesterquest Part 3, I guess. Okay, is this actually streaming? Yeah. It doesn't want to tell me. What? Welcome to pesterquest, I guess, Part 3 stream edition. So, we're going to be hopping into Dave's, Mr. Strider's quest. Or, not quest, route. I was going to say quest line. A King's Feast of Ass. Muppet hours, be like. But, pretty excited, you know. Love Dave. Oh boy, that's loud. Oh boy. Let's get these turned. Oh, my mouse just died. Okay, there we go. Get those turned down. Let's be real. As much as you enjoy your new friends, they all seem a little lonely. Like maybe they don't have any friends beside the ones they talk to online. Is online friendship a reasonable alternative to a more traditional face-to-face friendship? That's pretty much what they are. Are relationships and, dare you say, families that you choose not just as important, if not more so, than those you're able to touch and feel? Ooh, that's ooh, boppin'. Damn, they really captured the Dave. Damn, maybe you're being a little too real. You decide not to think about it too hard. But if you're being honest with yourself, maybe you aren't terribly interested in the greater context of found family and interpersonal relationships in the instant message era. You've got a fever, and the only cure for this disease called friendship is to mildly inconvenience a few tweens. As much of a delight as it's been to make a young boy face his exponential future, rob a woman of her booze stash, and then self-reflect about the value of contextual relationships, it's all felt a little heavy-handed. What you need is an emotional palate cleanser. There are two kids left on this tour de force, and both sound like they'd make exquisite friends. Jade hours after this. I'll probably do it, probably Tuesday. Yeah, I'll stream it. I don't think I got time tomorrow, so I might record actually a video tomorrow, maybe ahead of time, but I don't think I'll do a stream. Probably, probably gonna do a New Vegas Let's Play, even though I've played the game, played that game so much. I'll probably just do one on here because I've been feeling like playing it again. So, perfect. Time to go full on easy mode here. You've heard so much about this guy, you feel like you got this one in the goddamned bag. With confidence, you zap yourself onwards. Zoom. What am I looking at? Oh, you're already here. Wherever here is, it is blistering hot. Texas sucks. Also, anywhere near Texas sucks. You nigh instantly regret your choice of apparel. Why did you instinctively put your hoodie back on over this robe gown? You're the mailman or mail person? This must be Dave. Rose mentioned he talked a lot, and as you start to explain, it becomes apparent he is having this conversation at you, not with you. Wow, it is unbelievably human. Person Jason? Anyway, Egbert told me to show up eventually, which I never doubted for a second, since one of the core tenets of the United States Postal Service is that you visit for extremely specific and spread out teenagers while sweating all over yourself. Practically a crime to not be increasingly moist while out here delivering letters on the roof of a skyrise, which, as you know, is the most effective and legal way to drop off the post. Clammier than a New England potluck and wandering around on the roof with no package. It is actually really cool how much this kid seems to talk to you, but you are barely listening. Has the sun always been that red? Has the sky always been that wavy? Uh, You alright? You are hardly alright. You took out the collar of your soggy mess of a hoodie. This is an extremely overwhelming, oppressive heat. An almost impenetrable air fills your lungs as you try and take a series of shallower and shallower breaths. The the world fades to white. Oh no. When you wake up, you're sitting propped up on a cheap futon in front of a large. Yes! Oh, I forget the name of it. Oh, what was it called? Some like Skater Bros or something. But yes, I got the. Oh, hell no. I wonder what his password was. Hey, you got the two robots actually. I forgot their names. Yeah. But you got the cool, fucking hard to beat ass rapper one and the easy to fucking roast his ass. That's cool. There's some references. Game bro. Oh, the Mr. T. Right? Yeah, that's Mr. T. I don't remember. When you wake up, you're sitting propped up on a cheap futon in front of a large TV. A rough approximation of a person does an elaborate series of controlled falls, culminating in what you can only describe as skateboarding for assholes. Oh, he's stuck in the board or the wall. On your left, Dave exists in a quantum state that is both somehow sitting and laying down, but also neither. With the precision of a Swiss watchmaker, he deftly presses a series of buttons that makes the awful Polygon Man on the screen T-pose face forward into the ground. Seconds later, his skateboard flops helplessly next to him. He doesn't look away from the screen as he speaks. So, I guess you lived. It's not that I'm invested, but John might be sad. Or, let me get more of the voice. I just realized the fucking box is actually out of the screen. Let us fix that. Let's get that screen back in, boys. This is what happens when you mess with the capture card and forget to fucking fix it. Here we go. Classic John. You try and emulate his incredibly casual body language as you slide your body down the futon. Your legs already barely reach the ground. Yeah, that guy's a dork, but I taught him everything he knows. You ask him if he taught him how to be a dork. You you affect a completely uninterested face as though the sickness of your third-degree burns is not the single most exciting moment of your life. God damn. Owned in my own home. Owned within an inch of my life. I'm on the edge, reaching out the hand of friendship, and this chucklehead long live the king's me. Thousands of gazelles trample my useless body as Jonathan Taylor Thomas's persona watches on. Oh, that's this shit's gonna be good. Who will raise Simba now? Who's gonna teach him about combat, philosophy, laugh? By the way, I put your nasty sweater and sweatshirt in the shower. Oh, this is gonna have dire consequences. Dope, 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 dope. You're definitely the sort of person who says dope often and casually. You tell him dopely. You are a person who is not caught up in the small details of decorum or personal property. In fact, it doesn't bother you at all that he took your only worldly possessions and tossed them in the shower while you were unconscious. What's some light corpse looting among bros? Okay. Well, it dries, you can wear one of my bro's shirts. He usually has a fresh stash hidden in here. Dope, tight, sick. Nothing weird about hiding some shirts in the living room. Just gonna have a look-sees. Holy shit. There are a lot of fucking puppets in here. Yeah, dude, yeah, dude, puppets own. Oh no. Dave is still blinded by trauma. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. In reality, Dave hates puppets. Enough said. My bro's got the market cornered on puppet-based endeavors. Backed up against the wall like a feral beast hissing for more plush-oriented content. Little guy's probably just scared. Just wants to protect its nest and mouth to mouth. Feed its babies only the choicest puppets smut for a reasonable price. What the fuck does any of that mean? You look back to Dave, but he's on his phone. God damn, that is so cool actually. There is something weird about this whole setup that you can't just put your finger on. For one, you can't seem to find any secret shirts anywhere. It's all just puppets and plushes and DJ equipment. Oh my. Yeah, with my bro, you have to think of the potential for ironic payoff. That guy's always one step ahead. Just when you think you got it figured out, it was all just some trap to make you think you gotten his goat. But that goat is long gone. Makes you makes you think maybe there was never a goat. Maybe it was some other barnyard animal all along. You've been duped into looking for a goat like some dumb asshole. Or maybe the goat gets you really subvert the whole thing. Or maybe the goat gets you really subvert the whole thing. So I did read that right. It just sounded wrong. You take a second to wonder if he's really using the term ironic correctly in the sentence. By the dictionary by the dictionary definition, yes, a goat getting you is the opposite of how the situation should go. Thank you. You settled that. As you're about to reassure Dave that this joke tracks, you catch some movement in the corner of your eye. Was that a camera? It couldn't have possibly been a camera. Oh no, there it is again. There's a camera coming out of the ice dispenser. Oh, what the fuck? There is a camera. I don't remember. Huh? I didn't know bro put cameras. It whirs softly as you approach, its mechanical eye trained on you. How long has this thing been watching? Is this Dave's? You lean in to take a closer look, but your foot catches on something and you fall flat on your face. Dave seems too engrossed in the conversation he's having on his phone to pay you much mind, occasionally mumbling something out loud a few times before presumably typing it out. You search for whatever it was that made you beef it so royally. Blech. I just got off of work. I'm tired. Oh, they got the Buster Sword. Yay. I remember fucking he tried to take that. Oh, that's shit. That's Dirk's skateboard. That's actually kind of cool. So there's actually some references to Dirk. That's kind of actually really cool. Fall down. You know, beef it, like fall down? That is a real phrase that humans say. A small tripwire stands taut a few inches off the ground. You must not have disturbed it enough to set it off, whatever contraption it's attached to, apparently. Oh yeah, sometimes they're more of a psych out. You think, oh fuck, I definitely beefed it, which is a phrase that is real. And you sit there waiting on bated breath, prepared to be a fuck deep in velvety marionette dick. And it never comes. You gotta go the rest of your day just waiting for the payoff from your dipshit mistake. And it never comes. You wake up in cold sweats for weeks, yearning for a release that that will never find you, and it hits you. You've been fucking bamboozled by the master yet again. There's no elaborate booby trap, no Rube Goldberg device set to enact a series of complicated shenanigans ultimately resulting in being burned alive in Kermit the Frog's plush amphibious dong. Beautiful, really. Damn, bro, you live like this? I mean, yeah, I guess. Keeps me on my toes. Heels never even met the ground. A prima ballerina with a head full of dreams and nothing to lose. God's gift to pals ripping a straight nasty tour in layer for my adoring fans. They go apeshit for this sort of thing, but this is just another day in the life of danseur, danseur extraordinaire Dave Strider. Haven't fallen for a trap like that since I was a baby. Trained. Real rookie mistake, mailman looking tired maybe. Oh god, drain. Oh no, he's rapping. Oh no. I thought he was just talking. I was like, why is he doing one word? But then the sprite went all rap mode. Oh my god, is he mumble rapping at you? This is the greatest day of your life. Gat. More plush ass than a Muppet lost and found. King Strider drops the illest fires, 'cause heavy is the crown. Rhyming puppet with puppet, call that puppet rhymes. Killing all ventriloquists, puppet on puppet crimes. He goes on like this for some time. What could be described as bars of a similar caliber? The narrative focus shifts to your inner thoughts out of necessity because it turns out writing raps is really hard. He isn't exactly great, but you're not really a rap expert despite what your social media opinions might imply, unless you count Hatch Dan. Hatch to Dance? Which, or is it Hatched? Yeah, it has to be Hatched to Dance. Which, of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Wait, what does that mean? Why do you think like that? The whole scenario feels a little weird and familiar to you. All of these kids feel familiar to you. You learn something new about Dave and you feel like you already sort of know it. You can't place it. Despite having met Dave no less than half an hour ago, something feels just slightly off about him. Something about his actions feels so performative in nature, like he's pantomiming in front of an audience. As Dave continues to rap, you remember that you are in front of an audience. You cast a glance over to the camera, but also to the hundreds of stuffed little creatures staring at you with their lifeless eyes. Amidst your revelation, we check back in on Dave because I'm getting paid to write this, so I should probably make with the fucking jokes already. Master of my tools, I'm the ace. Hardware, got more hose than a gardener. Yard care. Nice. The chaotic and surreal energy of this scene sends a shock of nervous energy down to your spine. You feel alarmingly nude without the comfort and familiar warmth of your sweater. There is something about it that grounded you, something that felt like home. Dave concludes his masterpiece with an elaborate series of yes and huh, just as you see the camera turn away from him ever so slightly to focus on something else before retreating back into the ice dispenser. It almost makes it look a little bashful. That's kind of adorable, actually. Despite the fanfic you've written in your head about a cool kid and his new robot best friend, the reality of the situation sets in. You've yet to make friends with this character, and it all has kind of felt surreal and weird to you. Maybe it's time to zap back and hard reset this continuity to try again. What does that mean? Feels like I'm missing an important part of a puzzle here. Oh, did he read your, hear that? How does that work exactly? Sometimes you just narrate what you're thinking. Kind of like a Bala move. Why has nobody called you out on this before? You put your hand on the counter to stabilize yourself, and your fingers brush up against something candescently polo, just barely poking out of the nearest. Beneath a pile of discount plush nobodies is a neatly retail folded shirt. Oh my god. Okay, save again. Boom, because we gotta go back and see if that will do anything. So, we're gonna wear the shirt. Obviously, you're going to put on the shirt. You don't want to be the only one not wearing a cool shirt. Do you need some privacy? I'm not sure where one layer of you ends and the other one begins. Doubt the audience cares. What? Oh, you guess being on camera like this is kind of fucking whack. You say so pointless. So pointedly, your sprite even shows up on the screen for a second. Yeah, that's right. We went all out for this one. You were wondering if there was a place where here that wasn't under constant surveillance. Like, how does this kid take a shit in peace? Everyone, everyone's thinking that. Don't plan a questioning that I'm sure the public at large is eager to know the answer to, but my room isn't wired up, so no. About to get you fired up, though. Menageries multiplying with maybe not this second. Alright, damn. You accompany Dave down the hallway to his room. You hear the shower on as you pass the bathroom, and you peek in and you see your hoodie and nice gown on the tile being uselessly wetted by a low pressure steam. You're welcome, by the way. Yeah, shouldn't that? Yeah. Oh, there's them. Let me see. We're gonna look. The felt. Some shitty pictures of Dave, because he's a photographer. There's his animal corpses, or amateur photographer. There's the Ben Stiller. Let's see. That's cool. They remembered his photography and a little animal shit he was into that kind of literally got forgotten immediately. Dave motions you to go in first, giving you the privacy you need to change into an extremely starched polo shirt and nothing else. This collar will not go down. This is absolutely what someone in 2009 would think is fresh as hell. You look around the room for a bit. There are so many things in here. This would be a 13-year-old's wet dream, but to you it just seems a little much? Feels like this is a bunch of things someone thinks they should like. Let the fan art reflect. Wait, let the fan art reflect that you've put on the shirt at this point. There isn't a mirror in here, but you can tell that is someone's out. This is someone out there's idea of a look. Oh God, there's the OJ drinking boy. Well, I drink some water so I don't die. Mm. Ah. The door opens and Dave is standing there, but not walking in. He's leaned up against the door frame, sipping a juice. Where'd he get a juice? What the fuck? Hallway juice, my guy. Hallway juice. What, you don't keep food stuff stashed around your house? What do you do when you get hungry? No, that's not it. You mean you usually just keep it in the fridge or whatever. Too obvious. Someone help this useless clown. You assure Dave that you've met many clowns in your days, and only some of them are useless. Then one. You can't. Why'd you say that? Clowns are awful. Everybody knows this. Guess he's got you there. You know, despite the overwhelming plush decor of the rest of the house, there's a distinct lack of puppets in here. That's more my bros thing. Not that they are deliriously sick. Just a whole hospital ward full of the illest children you've ever seen, each one more up to pup than the last. Up to pup? Yeah, pup. Like puppets. You're gonna be honest, it doesn't really seem like his heart's in it. How do you mean? Well, it's just that he doesn't really seem to be all into puppets. Feels like a performance. Feels performative. Well, I guess I got my own stuff I'm into. Look, if I were to rank it in 1 to 10, I'd say puppets are probably a solid 7. You got this kid on ropes. Just one more push. In fact, you even go as far as to say the puppets thing sort of sucks. It's extremely weird. The cameras, the hiding things like an animal. It all seems a little, whack. For a while, he just seems to look at you almost if he's sizing you up. There's a long stretch where Dave doesn't break eye contact with you as he finishes his cute little juice and crumples it up. He takes an ambitious shot at the trash can and misses by about 7.5 feet. Oh, damn. I could have sworn I had game. You've thrown me off, mailman. Yes, that is correct. You are a faithful employee of the Postal Service. Like how... Why is that the running gag? Is you're a postman? You know, we can't have something funny. Well, no, this is funny. I meant like something a little more like a background where something will pop up in the background as a little running joke. Nah, you're a mailman. I mean, I definitely believe you, but let's say I didn't. Let's say I had a cool friend who, even though they're cool to care about the details like this, they were a little skeptical of this whole situation. Maybe they'd want some proof you were who you said you were before they let you get any closer to their friends. I can make them text you and be like, before they let you get any closer to your friends. But I'm not. Just throwing that hypothetical out there. What proof could he possibly need? Say oath. Say the oath. What? The oath. The mail oath. Uh, Look, the thing about that is, I mean, unless you really aren't a mailman, behind his sunglasses, Dave's eyes shift ever so slightly to what you might describe in a less immediately harrowing situation as a moderately priced looking mall katana mounted to his wall. You realize that maybe now isn't the best time to come clean about your impeccable ruse. You can't believe you have managed to put yourself in mortal peril yet again. I need to plug my phone in. That. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, here it is. Sorry with all the crashing. Just grabbing my cord. Because I have the live stream on my phone right now just so I can see it. What's going on. Dual monitors be like. I'm really liking this Dave route though since we're a little intermission. Actually pretty fucking good for what it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Time to walk over to my bed. But let me read this. You can't believe you have managed to put yourself in mortal peril yet again. You wordlessly chuckle and shake your head on the situations you get yourself into. Dave, not privy to your private thoughts for once, looks on. Why, of course you can recite the mailman oath, you say with a confidence as misplaced that is as misplaced as it is unfounded. You perk up. Now it is your time to shine. Maybe it's the pop collar, but you're feeling good about this one. You got this. You have oh, you have lied to tons of kids. One more and it will be smooth sailing from here on out. You open your mouth. There is a brief moment where everything feels like it's going to be okay. You immediately start sobbing and crumple into a disgusting mess on the floor. uh, type of humor in Homestuck, I love it. Shit's good. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh, wow, okay. Oh, what was that? Maybe it was my mouse that I unplugged. Because I actually gotta figure out why this thing's not working. This is my drawing tablet cord, too. Hoggers in chat, boys. No, I know the cord's, it's just not wanting to charge my phone. So let's go. Oh, wow, okay. Jesus Christ. You know, mailman, you never have a real mailman outfit. Your friend, you don't even know how much stamps cost. Oh my god. Jesus, just, okay. It's gonna be alright there. Dave squats down next to your deflated body and pats you a little awkwardly on what he assumes is your shoulder. You say you're sorry you tricked him. You just wanted to impress him because John said he was so cool. It's fine, I guess. Fuck, dude. Get a hold of yourself. He tries to get you up, but you're desperately clinging to his shirt, confessing everything. Confessing to made up crimes you didn't even commit. Look, my guy. We, uh, we all make mistakes. Please stop whatever this is. I'm pretty sure you're harmless. I don't think you actually killed anyone with your ass or whatever an accessory to burning down an alien mall or whatever insane shit you just said. Yeah, you just kind of got caught up in the moment and just started saying made up shit. You asked Dave if he's mad at you. Nah, dude. Get up. Dave helps you back on your feet. You come clean in an only slightly more controlled and dignified way this time. You explain how there are these huge gaps in your memory and that you somehow ended up with these abilities that lead you for space, time, and sometimes even reality itself. Let me get this straight. One day, just appeared in a suburb. No memories. And some ridiculous universal happenstance, you just so happen to stumble upon the most gullible fucking dork in the universe. Befriended him. Also, I'm there, via text. Egbert gives you a list of friends to visit. Out of all out of all the choices available to you, myself included, and you go see Rose first. Rose fucking Lalonde. Even though we built up such a good rapport when I told John you weren't a real mailman. Called it, by the way. Your first instinct is to visit the most heavy-handed of all of us for some light kinship. A power move, I guess. Yeah, that is a power move. Mailman out here wave dashing for friendship. Oh my god, did you say wave dashing? My man really out here be saying wave dashing. That's fucking surprise. Can't even spare a neutral. Can't even spare a neutral for old Strider, huh? Won't even back into a corner and spam your range attack for the D-man. Tragedy in 2 acts. Both acts are titled betrayal. You definitely understood what is being said, and absolutely don't have to ask your friend what some of the cool video game words are. You 100% not pulling the boldest. How do you do, fellow kids the world has ever seen? Besides, is that really the thing you want to be focusing on right now? You fucking wound me, mailman. Of course it is. Nothing is more important to me than this. They say that most humans only use 10% of their brain power. That's because I'm using 90% of it. To think, how dare you? So anyway, you really can't go anywhere? See anyone you want? Sounds nice. Oh, poor dude. For all but a moment, the act drops, and you see the corners of his mouth tighten in a little bit. The fading afternoon light filters through his sunglasses at just enough of an angle to see his eyes shift ever so slightly towards the window. There was almost a loneliness. Oh, what? There was almost a loneliness in his voice. It must have been hard to live here by yourself, so far away from the people who care about you. It is possible that you've been so forced on trying to blindly make friends that you've forgotten that in front of you is a real, living person. You can't help but wonder if there's something you can do. You said you can take people with you, right? Like, if you could teleport John around, would that work with anyone? This is it. The path to these kids' heart is just clear as day. Fuck what you said just now. That friendship juice is so close you can practically fucking taste it. You try and you try to look excited, affecting Dave's cool persona as you say, "Fuck yeah, you can take people with you." You scope out your fingernails because you scoop out your fingernails for some reason. That is what you do when you're acting cool. What the fuck? This works to the full extent it can come from someone who not but 7 and 32 minutes ago was rolling around on the floor damp with his own tears. Did he have someplace in mind? Yeah, I mean, I got some ideas I could bounce off you, I guess. How do you feel about... Shh, shh, shh. With a swift finger to his mouth, you cut him off. He doesn't seem to like that very much, but you still consider it a successful maneuver. There's no words for... There's no need for words between friends. You know just where he wants to go. Just think really hard about it. Think about where you'd want to be, Dave. Think about what is important to you. Think about what you really want. It will be more magical this way. Friendship is magic, after all. You just made that up right now. Don't look it up. Damn, guess that's true. He closes his eye and puts a hand on his shoulder. And you put a hand on his shoulder. This is it. Putting your trust in the magic of friendship. You focus this power externally as much as you are able. Flashes of distant but somehow familiar scenery courses through you. The quiet stillness of the suburbs, the smell of the forest, the heat of an apartment rooftop, the ocean breeze, which is, I wonder where, are they gonna show Jade's? No, that's what the ocean breeze is. Oh, they did. Oh, you can see it for a second, I think. Yeah, you can see the jungle for a second. You extend it outwards as you are able. This is his rodeo. You are merely the vehicle? What the fuck? Oh, fuck yeah. The two of you stand near a sign that says, "Please wait to be seated." A very cheery hostess has a brief exchange with Dave and ushers the two of you to an open table. Oh, hell fucking yes. There is no mistaking it. About to get my motherfucking breadsticks on. Oh god, I'm sounding like Gamzee a little bit. This is absolutely an Olive Garden. Fuck yeah, it is. When you're here, you're family, dog. While you're still new to this, you can't really seem to detect any irony in his voice. You thought for sure he'd want to go see his friends. You thought you had him figured out. First and last mistake, mailman. but you'll learn. I'm a mystery. Got that history. Fucked with the plot, my flow so hot they leave you looking blistery. Racially ambiguous, my rhymes contagious. At the OG with my homie where the breadsticks are continuous. You know, what the you know what, fuck it. You just let them go for a while. You don't even know if this last one ran, but fuck if you aren't charmed by this little bastard. Lean back in your chair and just absorb it all. Sitting in the worst restaurant imaginable with your new rapping teen friend, while the other patrons do their best to ignore his incredible rhymes. After a short while, Dave abruptly stops freestyling and you open your eyes. Oh fuck, you know what time it is. No, your sprite doesn't have a watch drawn on it. It's breadstick 30, no watch necessary. Fuck me, I love breadsticks. I never talk about it. This is a very real and hidden character trait that nobody knows about me. Well, that sounds like a very real and hidden character trait that no one knew about him. Yeah, yeah, that'd be something. I could see it though. He kind of Dave seems like the Olive Garden man of the group. And we are certainly not finding this out now because of a series of seemingly unrelated events that possibly change the continuity of this universe, allowing these sort of otherwise narratively unimportant traits to shine through. Well, except one that has still yet to shine through, and it is his love for dead animals and shit. You know, him and his fucking jar collection. But, wow, he is really going to town on those breadsticks. Maybe this is all friendship needs to be. Spending some quality face-to-face time with a solid bro and just absolutely decimating some bottomless breadsticks at a bad chain Italian restaurant. Maybe the real lesson here is friendship doesn't have to be a grand gesture or a high adventure. Maybe the real friends. I understand you're having a moment, but I'm absolutely going to eat your breadsticks if you don't stop talking about what the friendship means to you. Yeah, man, whatever you want. Get that bread, son. He's got bro shirt. Okay, we got two things to go back to. So this one, the shower. Hmm. Oh shit. Wait. Oh, wasn't actually expecting now. What, the shower? Yeah, it smells. So I tossed it out in there. Ran the hot water. You can thank me later. Won't someone need that? You don't want to put anyone out. You've already taken so much of their hospitality and you don't think that's how you're supposed to wash clothes. Nah, my bro's out for a while. It happens sometimes. Probably puppet related. He avoids the laundry minefield by opting for the nuclear option. Though you guess that makes sense. There are a lot of puppets around, which strikes you as extremely normal and reasonable, and not even a little whack. Yeah, puppets rule. End of story. Shit, close the book on that one. Time for a Betty Bye kid. Little man about to get his 8 to 10 on snug as a bug in a fucking rug. Tuck the fucking tight. Tuck the fucking tight as can be on his way to Slumberland. Nemo, who never fucking heard of him. Shit, hold on. He sits up, fish something out of his pocket. Ah, a palm, a phone. He gets a phone from his pocket. You're not sure what you're thinking as a perfectly normal human being. From a 100% real and tangible Earth, you know what a cell phone is. What is that, a first gen? Yikes. He ignores your jab and pretends not to be you pretend not to be reading over his shoulder, though it probably could not be more obvious that you are. Oh no. Not John again. It took me like the whole video to fucking figure out how to do his voice. Hi. Oh, well, and my voice was also all graggly too, so even made it a little easier. Hi. Did you meet the mailman? My guy, we have gone over this time and time again. How do I put this in terms you can't understand? Have you ever met a mailman in your life? Even in the shitty conster flick you love, the dude has the decency to at least wear the outfit. I knew you watched it. Oh, I knew you watched it. That's a little bit better. Ha! I knew you watched it. Or, no, that's terrible. Eh, God, I had a voice and then I lost it. I'm gonna drink water. Maybe that might help. No, I never waste my precious time watching even a single one of the Z-list garbage. Garbage, you try to wreck me. You try to wreck me. I'm just stating stone cold facts. I just read an outline and browsed a few review sites to see what people were saying. I don't know. It sounds like you probably took a lot more time and effort than just watching the movie itself. What I'm saying is this isn't a real mailman. I don't even think this is a person. You don't have a you have a thrust a person-styled entity into my life under the alluring guise of a parcel delivery. What if I what if I'm understanding right? This clown isn't even very good at one account of how bad they bungled the only delivery that mattered. At least Lalonde had good fucking sense to be skeptical of this absolute fucking tomfoolery. Don't be a dick. The mailman's cool. John, I cannot stress this enough. You wouldn't know cool if it hit you, if it bit you right in the ass. Can you imagine? No. The dopest person you ever met chomping away, just getting real in there, ice cold and ear deep in a king's feast of ass. What the hell are you talking about? Try to keep up, Egbert. This will be on the quiz. He looks uncharacteristically startled as he glances back in a direction to find you only a few inches away, adamantly reading his private conversation with a friend. Jesus fucking Christ. You're like a cat. How? How much of that did you see? You definitely didn't see him having a playful, flirtatious chat with a lifelong friend, if that's what he's asking. Dave desperately tries to refocus on his game hijinks. He he makes his character, who you can see named as Tawny Cock. Tawny Cock. Ah, okay. Do do what could be described as some insane flips and shit masterful. There's nothing at all flirtatious about two bros discussing eating ass. Just being straight as two arrows who are also straight. I mean, how would that even work? It wouldn't, that's how. That's all there really is to say about it. You reassure him that it is okay to be honest about his feelings. You're not here to judge him. John seems very nice, and they'd be cute together. Together? Like how? No, don't tell me. I actually don't even give a single shit about this line of thought. You might not have picked this up, but I'm definitely 100% not a homosexual. Pretty much crawling into moist, voluptuous hoes on real regular. Wait, hoes are real? Yeah, hoes are real. And they're damp? Shit. It's like I gotta start at square one with this hapless asshole. What school do you go to? The utter astonishment you feel at this earth-shattering revelation sends your conscience for a spin, but you manage to steel yourself. This isn't your first tough customer. You told Dave that hose is a gender-neutral term. Anyone can be hoe if they believe in themselves. Hoe-like behaviors know no limits, no master. Despite just learning that they, they were real mere minutes ago, you're confident that to be a hoe is to be free. Oh, that's pretty dope, I guess. It's not, hmm, it's not like I've never thought of it. I mean, for the ironic payoff, obviously. Can you imagine the look on his face? His best bro coming up to him with some dire news. I look at him, eyes red with tears, as I put a hand on his shoulder and say, John, not to alarm you, but I'm gay. Now your clueless dipshit wows have finally won over me. No, that sucks. His speech has become even quicker than normal as he stands and paces frantically around the apartment, completely abandoning his poor Tawny. I mean, this is purely hypothetical. If I lacked anyone, which I don't on account of me being too fucking smooth to tie myself down, would probably be in the one of my friends. You don't know her, she's not from around here. So that basically means I can't have a thing. A thing. For John. Case closed. Be unanimous decision the jury finds in favor of the defendant. Me. It seems like he's gone a lot to think about, and maybe this is a little heavy for the first meeting. You already feel emotionally exhausted. No fucking way we're in this. No fucking way we're in this for the long haul, partner. We are entrenched in this shit. You and me are fighting on the front lines of this, of is he isn't he, World War One. Troops are spilling over the embankment armed to the teeth with various literature and pamphlets. I'm already learning so much about myself. Oh, is that good? The enemy is at the gates of my sexuality, and and our air support is nowhere to be seen. If I if I don't make it, tell my wife, maybe husband, I died like I lived. Completely baller in every conceivable way. This conversation train has not just gone off the rails, but is crashing headfirst into the nearest village. Just some unsuspecting hamlet fallen prey to this out of control ride. This is no longer a conversation. You have any to say in. You desperately look around the room for anything else to talk about. So, puppets, right? Oh, no, no, no. You fucked up, mailman. You opened the floodgates of introspection. We are balls deep in discourse waters, and there's no one to blame but yourself. This is pretty good, okay, Dave's route is... Who wrote Dave's route? I'm actually curious. Question mark. Oh, I thought it would tell me who wrote Dave's. Maybe in credits. Let's see. Toby Fox did, they put Miracles in, right? Oh, they used some others from him. Oh, that's cool. I thought they only used one. And it doesn't tell me. I want to know who wrote this. He stops pacing to look contemplative. His voice lowers to a mumble. Is he talking to you? Does he still want to talk about this or not? Is it nearly impossible to tell? Now, okay, hear me out. Do I have to come up with a gay name now, or can I still be Dave? I'm thinking Gabe. Gabe. Like I read that like regularly. But let's not kid ourselves. That's amateur choice. Obviously, my full title will be Gay Civ Strider Dick Rider. Okay, that's enough. There has got to be a better way than this. You are so tired. Abscond. Okay, that's fucking good. Now he's just like, oh god. Actually, in the most recent update, him and Carcat kissed, so we know who's the gay one now, and it him, and I support it because I have ever since I fucking started reading the shit. So don't wear the shirt. So let's see. Okay, that's just him talking about. I don't want to know. We're good. Just tell me. Don't worry. Despite how it is, his body. Oh, oh shit. Okay, we're going back. I wasn't sure if this would lead to anything. Oh no. No. Shit. Shit, fam. Oh wait, we can go back. No. I just botted. Now that's... No. What's messed up is how you deny my hospitality like this. I offer you someone else's property that you have to find hidden amongst countless life but puppet corpses. This is the things I get. Real cold, man. Damn, maybe I'll wear the shirt to protect myself from this. Chill. Ugh, enough, okay? Like, why isn't he in school? It's the middle of April. It's spring break, bro. Besides, I only subscribe to the School of Hard Knocks. Also several YouTube channels and periodicals. So, pretty sweet deal over here, actually. You know he isn't really like this. You know he doesn't like living like this. Oh, damn, oh, damn, is that true? What am I like? Apparently we got the foremost expert in Dave lore, apparently. PhD in Strider Dynamics. It's the first day of school and I'm here in class eager to learn. Got my pencil out, my freshest fit on. Got my dope new Trapper Keeper with the Lisa Frank dolphins on it. Look at them on there smiling like assholes. One blue, one pink, so we know it's not gay. Poor bastards don't know they're a cartoon. Saddest story I ever heard. The little camera switches its focus from Dave back to you. Gagging your reaction, ignoring it, you assert that you aren't trying to say you know him, just that. That what? Okay, clearly you've struck some sort of nerve here, but nah, we're good. Tell me more about my situation. You really have been spending time with Rose, haven't you? Got me all figured out. Don't worry if you gotta look at the Wikipedia article for abandonment issues or whatever. I can wait. Despite how flat his voice is coming out, his body language has made a telltale shift. He's standing up, leaned against the back of a futon, his hands raised. His hands are in his pockets. It almost seemed like he was sulking if you weren't so convinced he wanted to kick your ass. At the edge of your vision, you sense some movement. You didn't catch it exactly, but you're convinced it was there. Oh god, bro's in here. You look over and there's nothing to be seen. Perhaps another hidden camera? There is something unsettling about this, about being watched this whole time. Oh god. There it is again. Every now and then, your eye catches the faint presence of something moving just out of sight. The whole place feels like it's faintly shifting around. Amid scanning the room, a particularly fucked up looking puppet catches your attention. These little shits are everywhere, but this awful looking little man's stare stops your heart for just a moment. Its cold eyes pierce you, its plastered smile judges you. You look at it as briefly as possible, if no other reason than to note how unsettling it is before looking back at Dave. You. What the fuck? What? Oh, that's just Cal. Cal the realist. He certainly seems to be real to you. Could have sworn he just moved around on his own. Yeah, man, he does that. Don't think about it too hard. See, this is what you mean. It's not that deep. Look, I. Oh, god damn it. Look, I know you got some hero complex or something. Gotta swoop in and save these kids from themselves. Well, bad news, kid. That's not what this is, and heroes aren't real. John and I. John, I understand, but fooling Rose too? The insane tricks this guy must have pulled. Dave has shifted his weight forward, while his voice is not risen above a low mumble. This is enough of a tell to know that maybe you should back off. This friendship thing is tougher than he thought. You still on about that, huh? Look, I'm no expert on friendship, minus the fact I absolutely am, but you ever think coming into someone's home and fucking with their day-to-day life is a little rude? Just a hypothetical. As per normal, I'm stone cold, unbothered by this turn of events. A stoic bastion in the... You're sorry, did you just say stoic? What? Yeah. Stoic like unmoved? Doesn't he mean stoic? I mean, I guess. Ah, peace. You've done it now. You weren't trying to embarrass him. Oh, jeez. You try to comfort him by saying that it's okay if he's never heard anyone say the word before. Maybe he's only seen it in text. He frowns and goes quiet. This doesn't seem to be helping. Kid is completely shut off now. You try and bring up the puppets again. No dice. You even pretend to be super jazzed about Cal or whatever his name was, seemingly shadow stepping around the apartment. Wow, so cool. Nothing. Dave takes out his phone and begins texting. Despite the times, call for desperate measures, and this is the most desperate time you can recall a friendship is on the line. Cal continues to phase in and out like a poorly animated anime character, moving so fast he can't keep up. Take a few steps forward, Dave. You got to get him out of here, and you know just where to take him. About half a second into your stealth mission, you clumsily step on a puppet and it makes a pathetic squeak. Dave stops for a second, but after a few moments returns to texting. At the speed of sound to whoever is on the other end. Cheese and crackers, you can hear the notification sounds popping off. Whoever it is responding back. Can't waste any more time. You teleport to him as silently as you can. Besides you, Cal's disgusting limp body flops hazardly on top of a shelf. Guess he's done? No time for this. You slowly reach out your hand. Time to get out of here and fix this. Your large adult hand grabs you. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Go take a drink of water before you know who is kind of grabbing us. You see it belongs to a muscular man in pointy sunglasses, who you wouldn't exactly describe as a twink. Not exactly a hunk, but most certainly not a bear either. In fact, why don't we talk about it for several... Oh, shit. Before you can begin your extremely important debate, you are flung unceremoniously out of a high-rise apartment complex window. As you free fall, you think maybe it was more of a twunk. Fucking MSPA reader over here being like, Okay, well, I guess that's Dave's route. That was Puggers. Bread got in. So it looks like We're on, we'll be on to Jade. Looks like Vriska has 2 achievements. Looks like, cause these little wet pumpkin symbols, I'm guessing are like little side achievement things you can find. Like Cryptid Mixed Whiskers was found through Roses. So that's all I'm guessing with those. Alright, well, that was part 3 to pesterquest. Pretty fucking baller game, I'd have to say. And I'm having fun. It's just, you know, more Homestuck. I love that. We'll be going on to our girl Jade. Get done with the beta kids probably tomorrow or Tuesday. And I think maybe later tonight I might stream again if I'm not too tired doing some New Vegas. I think I'll do like nightly new, well, not nightly, I don't want to call it that, but like late night New Vegas, where I'll just kind of late into the night before I go to bed stream some New Vegas. So, boom. Hope you guys had fun with this. I'll see you guys, you know, Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna do it Tuesday. Part 4, Tuesday.